Hello and welcome to my first video. I have been trying to figure out with my camera how to make it either not blindingly bright or too dark, and when I saw how this one turned out, it kind of seems perfect for an ASMR video. I know when I watch ASMR, I'm always like, oh my gosh, why do they have like the brightest screen ever? And so I love it when it's dim like this. So, whether you're watching this for ASMR purposes or for tarot purposes, I hope that I'm able to be of service to you. And yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm calling on your guidance, whoever is listening to this, watching this, to come into contact with my guidance and for me to give you the highest and best answers and messages for you right now at the time you're watching. Okay, so let's start with one of my favorite oracle decks. There we go, focused. And just get a general vibe for the reading. Whoa, we're not so general. We have a lot of energy going on, don't we? Okay, so the Akash transition. Oh wait, let me face these towards you. Okay, so we have the Akash transition, ascension, beauty, and turmoil. Okay, so we got a lot going on here. A lot. It seems like you definitely are going through some sort of transition. Just based off the way that these cards came out, it seems like you are going really deep into your subconscious mind, it maybe even into the Akashic records themselves, and you are going in through all this turmoil and all these things that have built up over the years or possibly even like lifetimes and, you know, certain karmic cycles, and it kind of seems like you hit a breaking point and you're like, you know what, I'm changing. I'm going to transition out of this. I'm done with this. I'm done living in turmoil. I'm ready to heal past it, ascend past it, and accept in beauty, which makes a lot of sense. Beauty might have to do with certain things that you are manifesting. So let me set these off to the side. I'm not even sure where to like put them because they're just so many. Usually it's like one card. Okay, but let's go in and let's see, you know, what kind of transition are you going through? What's going on? So for this, since it is a transition, I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm going to start with the past. Look at your past energy, you know, before you started going through this transition. Look at right now. And then I'm going to look at what energy you're going into. Okay? So let's see in the past. What was going on before this transition started? Before you decided you needed to transition? Okay. Yeah, definitely a very stuck feeling energy. It's almost like you had your plate full with all of these things like you just didn't like about yourself, you needed to change, maybe feeling a bit like stuck on what to do or where to go. Any other energies that want to come out for what was going on in the past here? Oh, did you start a new career? Okay, that could make sense with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Kind of seems like you started a new career or something new that you wanted to do, but maybe it didn't turn out the best way. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it really tells me that, you know, maybe you were taking certain shortcuts or you just weren't really feeling fulfilled. It felt like there was so much more. Anything else that wants to come out for the past? Anything else? Okay. Yes. So we have Four of Cups and Five of Wands. Okay, so you were definitely comparing yourself a lot to other people. A lot, a lot. That is absolutely what this is telling me. Maybe it has to do with this job or this new thing that you wanted to start or you did start. But one way or another, I think a big energy that was going on before this transition is seriously like comparing yourself to others, trying to compete with others, maybe in a career sense or a beauty sense, like, why am I not good enough? They got all these things going for them, why don't I have that opportunity? And, just a lot of thinking like that and feeling like you are not up to par with the people in your life or the people that you see online. For sure. For sure, for sure. Okay. So let's see. So what's going on right now during this transition, during the time you're watching this video? Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're leaving something behind. But I see you're struggling to heal. You're struggling to heal from something. Either you're struggling to heal from something you left behind, or it's like, let's pull some more cards. Tell me a little bit more about, what's being left behind. What is this? What's this struggling to heal about? Oh, okay. You're leaving behind something that once made you very happy. Oh, I got chills. Oh my god. Dude, I actually just got chills all the way down my neck. Yeah, you're leaving something that used to make you very happy, and that's why you're struggling to heal, is because, this is something that used to fill you with so much joy, something that, like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Is there anything else that wants to come out with that? Okay, you've been working towards this for some time now. I think whatever this is that you're leaving behind, you've known that that it's time to leave it and to let it go. And you're just now really making the decision to do that. Okay, Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. You're already feeling the benefits from leaving this. Whether you already left it or you're working up to do it, it's like just mentally accepting and acknowledging that it's time to let go. You're already having these new ideas coming forward and this new way of thinking, this new like paradigm, and you're really shifting your reality, and you're starting to like basically pick the fruits of your labor. You're starting to already see evidence in your life of how this is very beneficial to you. And I feel like since it's not really being specified what you're leaving behind, for some of you it could be a relationship. For others it might be some sort of like addiction, like alcohol, drugs, video games even, something that brought you a lot of joy that it's not beneficial for your life right now. And yeah, so you're starting to already see evidence of it, already starting to see like confirmation that you are changing, and this just popped out at me with Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This was not an easy decision. This is not an easy time, even though you are seeing evidence of this new reality, even though you are receiving some of the benefits prematurely. It doesn't mean it's easy. We already know that because of how much you're struggling to heal and struggling to move forward emotionally from this. So yeah, definitely not an easy thing. And I don't know for sure if what you're leaving behind has to do with what was going on in the past with this comparison, but it totally could. So let's see, what energy are you moving into? Where is leaving whatever this is behind, moving forward without it? What energy is this going to lead you into? Where are you going with this? Okay. Mm. Self-isolation. Big time self-isolation. Let's see, what else? Not only self-isolation because of the Hermit in reverse. Sorry if this is really difficult to see. Hopefully it's like bright enough. I'll try to tweak it, but I just looked at it and it looks even darker. Let me try to... Is that helping? I think that's helping. Okay. Anyway, so I'm not just saying because of the Hermit being here as to why this may be hard to move, or why you're self-isolating, but also the Eight of Wands in reverse is a very, like, stagnant energy. The Eight of Wands upright is this fast-moving, quick, like, let's go, 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 go. And Eight of Wands in reverse usually tells me, like, very slow, stuck, and possibly even regretful. So in order for whoever is watching this and whoever this message is for, in order for them to really heal and connect in with themselves, what energy is best for them to have right now going into this transition, going into letting go of the past, letting go of this past energy. What is in their highest and best good to look forward to? Ah, okay. Three of Wands. Okay, so I don't know if it will be necessarily avoidable going into this self-isolation energy, but when I pull for what will help you with this process, it's the Three of Wands. So keeping what you want to manifest in your mind and trusting that you are being led there and that it is going to work out, and just being ready for, you know, the amazing experiences to come forward from this is going to help a lot with this isolation feeling and feeling like you need to close yourself out from the world, and, you know, and maybe that's part of what you're meant to do. Maybe you're like, after this transition and after letting go, maybe it really is in your highest and best good to stop, put a complete halt on everything, go within yourself, and really just take some time to get clear about what you want, and yeah, to really just go within yourself. So let's see, I was about to ask, does anything else want to come forward? And we had something shoot out. Okay, Lovers in reverse. Let me think about this. No, I'm gonna need to clarify that. That's a curveball. What? I don't even know. What are you trying to tell me? Please clarify. Oh, that was quick. Justice. Okay. I just had to freshen up a little bit on Justice, but it did mean what I was thinking. There's like literally 2 cards in the entire deck that I have to brush up on sometimes, and Justice is one of them. But anyway, so the Lovers in reverse with Justice in reverse shows that I think what you're doing right now is you're breaking out of a karmic cycle having to do with relationships, and they don't have to be romantic relationships, but that's what I'm definitely seeing, where you are either giving too much or giving too little, and just that disharmony in relationships and power imbalances and everything like that. There's a karmic cycle, and I think that is what's going on, and that's what's breaking for you. And yeah, I think that just totally gave some clarity, that maybe that's what a lot of this has to do with. This entire thing could be love, where, you know, comparing yourself to others, feeling like you have to compete for your lover, leaving behind your lover, or, you know, whatever it is, leaving behind this cycle, and then feeling isolated. I mean, it does kind of seem like issues in a relationship, the breakup, and the, you know, grief of the breakup. But it doesn't have to be like that, but that is definitely how I'm seeing this going, and it makes a lot of sense with the cards we pulled earlier. So I do think this is somewhat of a love reading or a breakup reading. Doesn't mean you're gonna break up, but you are definitely leaving behind a energy that no longer serves you, that does seem to have relationship ties. And so let us break into our relationship deck and kind of see what's going on for you. And if, you know, relationship doesn't resonate for what this has to do with, that is totally fine. You do not have to watch this part, but you may still have something that comes up that might be in your highest best good to hear. Alright, we're having a couple cards pull out. Let's just check one more. Okay, so we are going to start with, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right and wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You may not always understand why certain things happen, however, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay, well, these are in complete agreement with everything that's come out so far. That's awesome. Yeah. So even if it's not relationship, these weren't exactly relationship only. But I feel like don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I feel like this is very important, especially with you watching this video right now. You know, if you took it as, oh, I've been thinking of breaking up with my partner and now I saw this, so I know it's meant to be. Well, yes, but also, you know, to not just think about what I should do. Oh, I should do this. I should do that. I should. Just living more in a trusting energy and in an open energy. Open to what may happen. Open to, you know, anything that could unfold for you. In my experience, I've actually gotten that message before when I was thinking of breaking up with one of my exes. And I started watching some tarot, like, YouTube videos, and the answer was very clearly a relationship ending, and that afterwards I would have such an amazing time, meet new friends and all that. And I was like, you know what, good enough for me, because I wanted to break up anyway. And I broke up with him, and sure enough, I got an all new friend group. And ironically, I met my current boyfriend, who I've now been with for 5 years, right afterwards. So, like, literally right after him and I broke up. Oh, my hands are sweaty. Right after me and my ex broke up. And yeah, so it did happen. And, you know, I had a whole new friend group, all these new people. And yeah, so, you know, but the thing was, the tarot video just served as confirmation. I didn't take it as, oh, maybe I should do that. I knew. I already knew. It was just seeing that tarot video say it was even more like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yep, I know now. So if you're still on the fence and feeling like maybe you should be breaking up with someone, or you should be making certain decisions for any reason other than you genuinely want to, maybe it's best to just release the control and feeling like you need to change things about your life, you know? But anyway, let's let the tarot do the talking. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you. What's going on in your life right now? And maybe having to do with this transition. Whoop, as soon as I said that. Whew. All right. So let's read some of these for you. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life. What? Oh, this is your life to live. Own it. You have such a bright light inside. Don't stop. Why do I keep... You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Okay. So yeah, it definitely seems like part of the transition that you're going through right now has to do with, you know, accepting things that have happened, and maybe like people who wronged you, or things that could have been going on, you know, creating this turmoil. And maybe the point of it is these resentments that you might be holding are not serving you, and they are dimming your light. Because of course, you know, resentment, hatred, any victim mindsets at all, feeling that you don't have power in your life, will definitely dim your light. And, you know, as unfair as things may seem in your life, things you didn't ask for, things you didn't want, and, you know, things that maybe other people did to you, the truth is, you can't change that, and you can't change them. They can only change themselves, and what happened, happened. So all you can really do now is decide whether you're going to let these past events control you and run your life, run your body, run your subconscious mind, or you can take responsibility. It doesn't even really have to be forgiving people, but just accepting that these things happened and feeling the way that makes you feel. Feel it through, you know. Emotions don't just hang around forever. They're naturally waves. So when you feel them, they release, they leave you. At least in small amounts at first, but eventually they wind up actually leaving. And, you know, but anyway, yeah, so, you know, don't... Oh, so that's your decision, is to either be a victim to circumstance and allow your life to be run off all these things that happen to you, or to, you know, take responsibility for your life now and make the choices to move forward and to heal. And yeah, it's hard. You don't gotta tell me, I know it's hard. But, I mean, what else are you going to do? You know? But anyway, yes. Very nice. Very good messages. And then I will say we close out with one of my favorite oracle decks. This is the Starseed Oracle. So, I'm going to be reading from the pamphlet when a card comes out for you. And we'll just go in and see. Because the way the pamphlet explains them is, like, honestly amazing. Oh, you get two? Oh, you really want me to read. Just kidding. Okay. So we have Jump In. And we have You're Not for Everyone. So let's start with Jump In. Ignore me not being able to find where J is. There we go. Okay. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It is believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of people who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they have strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow. To find calm in the chaos, to swim in the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, a good old run up, and jump right in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory, and once you know that, the rougher seas teach us how to sail with glory, and once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability, and find a way to be calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run and leap. And then the soul inquiry is, how can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? Well, that came out very, very clearly, for exactly what we've been talking about with this transition that you're going through. And then let's go to You're Not for Everyone. Okay. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with people who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both of your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that take previous time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see you for who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature. Not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Soul inquiry. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much what other people think? Wow. I find that amazing that both we had some of these come up, and this one just talking about dimming your light. When I pulled that is amazing confirmation that you very, very much needed to hear this. And I won't say needed to, but it was definitely in your highest and best good to listen to these messages and to hear them and to embrace them. And yeah, I feel like you are totally on the right path. I think you already know what needs to be done, what needs to be let go of, and you already, I'm getting chills just saying that. You already know what is meant for you and what is not meant for you at this time. And it's as simple as going with it. Don't overthink it. Don't get all caught up in it, But just, yeah, that was pretty awesome. Well, thank you for watching this video and for taking these messages. Please let me know if this resonated for you. I would absolutely love to hear how this may have helped you. I already know for me, so, honestly, this kind of fit with me too. So whoever's watching this, we might be on a similar path, because wow. But anyway, yeah, it was great being able to do this for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!